Hey, this is your girl, Pinky! Pinky!
P-I-N-K-Y.
And it's time for Pinky's Entertainment, a YouTube channel providing pure fun, enjoyment, and laughter. Yup, you got that right. Pinky!
Hey, it's your girl Pinky, P-I-N-K-Y, and I'm so fly. And today, Pink Panthers, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to talk about love triangles. That gets on my nerves. Now, I'm going to talk about love triangles that get on my nerves. We're going to do movie and shows edition because, you know, we have some movies that have like the love triangle, like spectrum storylines. And we also have TV shows with the love triangle spectrum, really TV shows. But I did movies and TV shows. So yes, I'm only going to talk about 5 movies, 5 shows. Like not like 5 movies, 5 shows. Like it's, the list is 5 things and it's going to be with shows and movies. You feel me? Okay. Before I start this video, make sure you drop it like it's hot on that like button. Make sure you get low in the comment section. Make sure you shake it like this, shake it on the subscribe button. And turn on your post notification bell so you can know when my next video is going to be here, okay? Please, guys, it's very important that you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe because the more you guys do that, the more that YouTube will push my videos into the algorithm. It will get new Pink Panthers, new subscribers, new family members. Then my videos, we're going to be up, okay? You feel me? Like, we're going to be up, okay? And if you guys don't do it, I will crash out. Now, like I said, we're going to talk about, I made a list of 5 things. Keep in mind, it's with movies and with shows.
2,000 years later.
Okay, here we go. Number 5. Girl Meets World. Riley, Lucas, and Maya. Okay, first of all, you guys, unpopular opinion. Girl Meets World was that show. Girl Meets World is underrated, okay? Now, of course, it's not better than the original show, Boy Meets World. No. It's not better, but Disney Channel, I'm not gonna lie, they were in a bag with this one. I'm not gonna lie, like they were in a bag. Like, Girl Meets World was a really good show. Now, keep in mind, I think it only had like 3 or 4 seasons. But I'm gonna be honest, the love triangle. Let's be honest, did we need that? We didn't need that. First of all, I am so sick of the typical love triangle trope when they have 2 best friends fighting over a guy. Can we not? I'm so sick of that. I understand art imitates life. Unfortunately, that's what's going on in the world. Can we not? I don't understand why Maya fell for Lucas and she knew Riley had a crush on him. Are you bugging? No! I'm so sick of best friend. It's giving you were never her friend. That's what it's giving. If I find out my best friend has a crush and I have the audacity to have a crush on him, I would slap myself because I'm bugging. Maya, why would you do that? There was no other guys at the school that she had a crush on. Keep in mind, you guys, she had a crush on Riley's uncle. She had a crush on Riley's uncle. And you telling me Riley's uncle was like a little bit older. I think Riley and Maya, they were in middle school. I think the uncle was in high school. He was either in high school or college. I could have sworn. No, because didn't he have a dorm?
Okay.
I don't know. I think he was in high school. But if he was in college, then yeah. But it's like, girl, you gonna fall for Lucas? And then when Riley and Lucas finally get together, because he chose Riley, they didn't even end up together. I'm like, so what was all of this for? What was all of this for? I felt like they were trying to be Corey and Topanga so bad, but they fumbled because they didn't even end up together. So it was kind of like, what was the point of this love triangle? And I'm so sick of movies and shows, really shows drag love triangles. Can we not? Can we not? Can we do it like few episodes and keep it moving? You gotta drag it the whole season. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So yes, Riley, Lucas, and Maya got on my nerves. Okay, moving on. Y'all gonna hate me, but I don't care. Number 4, Twilight. Bella, Edward, and Jacob. Like, moment of silence. It's just... Okay, so my thing is... Okay, I love Twilight down. Like, I watched all 5 movies. I love Twilight down. But my thing is, you guys... The love triangle was... It wasn't a love triangle. You know why? She kept on choosing Edward time after time. Time after time. Literally time after time. The only like movie she was with Jake. Technically, yeah, I'm gonna count this. The only movie she was with Jacob was New Moon. That was the only movie she was with Jacob. Now again, you're telling me after 5 movies, only 1 movie, she was without Edward, she was with Jacob, and she still chose Edward. That's all like, I can't. This was not a love triangle. She was with Edward every movie except for New Moon. That is a freaking joke. Are you kidding me? Why did they do that? I'm sorry. Like, this love triangle was bogus. This was not a love triangle. I don't care what nobody says. This was not a love triangle. Because my thing is, a love triangle is like she or he, like the main person that's in the middle, they were with both people at one point in time. She was literally with Jacob in Twilight New Moon. Like, if that's not screaming, you're my second choice, I don't know what is. Like, Bella, what? Keep in mind, I was Team Jacob. I didn't know what she saw in Edward. Did they have chemistry? Yes, of course they did. She had chemistry with Jacob too. But she only gave Jacob a chance one time, and that was in New Moon. And then they don't have the audacity to make it seem like their daughter was in love with Jacob. I can't.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
I can't. I can't. Moving on. Number 3. Another love triangle that pissed me off was Beverly Hills 90210, Brenda, Dylan, and Kelly. First of all, if y'all don't know what Beverly Hills 90210 is, Beverly Hills 90210 was a 90s teenage drama. It was like a nighttime soap opera thing, right? So keep in mind, it had 10 seasons, 1990 to 2000. So one of the main love triangles was Brenda, Dylan, and Kelly. Okay, so if y'all didn't see it, let me just give y'all the backstory. So pretty much Brenda and Dylan, they were on and off again, seasons 1 through 3. In season 3, Brenda went to Paris for the summer, and Dylan stayed back in California. But then that's when him and Kelly fell in love with each other. And yes, you guys have guessed it right. Brenda and Kelly were best friends. Okay, here's my thing with the love triangle. Here's my thing. I'm not gonna lie. I was Team Dylan and Kelly. First of all, I was Team Dylan and Kelly. If you want to be technical, Brenda and Dylan cheated on each other. Let's talk about it. And then third of all, yes, Kelly was wrong. I am not saying Kelly wasn't wrong. I just don't understand why girls always be mad at the girl, but are not mad at the guy. I don't understand. I'm sorry. It's not like Kelly was in love with Dylan and Dylan just pushed her off. I'm sorry. Both of them was wrong. So Brenda, why are you mad at Kelly? Okay, she was mad at Dylan. And I guess she gave him the business. Like, she popped off with him when they was in private. But why are you mad at Kelly? But you're not mad at Dylan. And then Brenda, before you find out about them, she broke up with Dylan to be with Rick, the guy she was with in Paris. And then when she found out Dylan and Kelly was together, now you want to be back together with Dylan. You are dumb. Brenda was dumb. I'm sorry. Ain't no way I'm finding out my boyfriend was with my best friend and I see them together and I want to be back with him. Are you joking?
No!
Brenda, I just can't. Like, I feel like Brenda was literally Ellie before Ellie from Degrassi. If you know, you know. Ellie was obsessed with Craig. Brenda was obsessed with Dylan. Ain't no way. Like, Brenda, I'm sorry. I was seeing Dylan and Kelly. I personally like Dylan and Kelly. I love how people, oh my God, Brenda, Dylan, Brenda.
2,000 years later.
Brenda, Dylan, Brenda. No. Dylan and Kelly to me made a better couple. I feel like they had good chemistry. Brenda and Dylan, they had good chemistry too. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like unpopular opinion. I didn't like Brenda and Dylan together. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Moving on. Moving on. Anyway, number 2, Rachel, Ross, and Joey from Friends. Now, I hated this storyline. Why would the writers make it seem like Joey was in love with Rachel? Now, keep in mind, Ross and Rachel were dating season 2, season 3. So pretty much like mid to the end, season 2 to like beginning to the mid, season 3. Right. We all know Rachel and Ross were in game. We all know if they were on and off, broke up, whatever, they were in game. So Joey was the player from the Himalayas. Joey was a player. Joey loved the ladies. But you telling me out of all the ladies in the world, he fell for Rachel? Like, I feel like this was what, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like after season 6 or 7, Friends was kind of losing their storylines. And I felt like this was the biggest one. Joey could have fell in love with Phoebe. Shoot, I feel like Joey and Monica would have been a cute couple. But you made Joey fall in love with Rachel. That is a freaking joke. And then Rachel was dumb as heck. Cause y'all remember the episode where Rachel, she literally had a baby from Ross, right? Joey found the ring that Ross was going to give to Rachel. So they made it see, so Joey dropped the ring, but he didn't get up. But he was facing Rachel. He looked at her. So Rachel, I guess, I don't know. He didn't even say, "Will you marry me?" She just assumed he was proposing to her. She said yes. Like, I don't think people understand the word betrayal. Rachel, why would you say yes to Joey?
Stop it.
You just had another man's baby. Like, you can't make this stuff up. You literally can't. You can. And then Ross is looking like, what the heck? As he should. We all know that Ross still had feelings for Rachel. And we all know deep down Rachel still had feelings for Ross. Why would Joey fall in love with Rachel? And then when they dated, they made no sense as a couple. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that was low-key a failed love triangle. That was stupid. Nobody wanted that. Like, you know what could have been an amazing love triangle for Friends? Instead of Phoebe, Mike, and David, it could have been Phoebe, Mike, and Joey. Or it could have been Monica, Joey, Chandler. That's all I'm saying. But you guys gonna make Rachel, Joey, and Ross? Anyway, honorable mentions. Kissing Booth, Elle, Noah, and Marco. After the second movie, I was over it. First of all, was it me or Elle and Marco didn't have it? I mean, okay. I didn't like their chemistry. Like, it was giving, like, I don't know. I didn't really like their chemistry. And we all knew Elle was going to end up with, no, I don't know. I just feel like that was just another failed love triangle. And then when they brought him back in the third one, it was just like, why? Like, they honestly could have did like how they did To All the Boys I Loved Before. Like, To All the Boys, was it P.S. I Love You? Yeah, that was the second one. How it was like Laura Jean, Peter, and John Ambrose. See, Laura Jean and John Ambrose, that was a good love triangle. They had good chemistry. Elle and Marco from Kissing Booth did not. And then the third, To All the Boys I Loved Before, it was no more love triangle. She was with Peter. It was just a matter of which college was she going to go to. They could have easily did that with the third one. Like, I felt like the real love triangle from Kissing Booth was Elle, Noah, and Lee. Even though Elle and Lee was platonic. That was a real love triangle right there. Like, I don't know. Anyway, another honorable mention. The Best Man. Now, if you guys don't know what The Best Man is, it's I'm not gonna lie, it's a black rom-com film. With Taye Diggs, Nia Long, Sanaa Lathan, Terrence Howard, etc., you know? And this love triangle, it was Harper, which is Taye Diggs' character, Robin, Sanaa Lathan's character, Jordan, Nia Long's character. Okay, so Harper and Robin, Taye Diggs and Sanaa Lathan, they were dating. But he was pretty much going to his best friend's bachelor party, the wedding, Morris Chestnut's character, Lance. But pretty much it was going to be like it was low-key a college reunion because they all reunited for Lance and Mia's wedding. But he always had a crush on Jordan, which was Nia Long's character, and vice versa. And you could feel the chemistry. You could tell they still wanted each other. But keep in mind, Jordan knew Harper had a girlfriend. But she was like, listen, we're going to sleep together. We're going to do the Humpty Dumpty. We're going to sleep together. And then let bygones be bygones. We're going to do it. If you tell Robin, you do, you don't, I don't give a dang. We going to get it in. You feel me? Now, keep in mind, I felt like Harper and Jordan should have ended up together. I didn't really like him and Robin together. I'm so sorry. I did not like them together. But, like, that was tea. Like, I felt like Harper and Jordan should have ended up together. But no, they named The Best Man Holiday. Harper and Robin, they got married, had a baby. And then The Best Man Final Chapters. Robin and Harper finally got a divorce. I mean, that was sad, but we all knew they were meant to be together. They got a divorce. And him and Jordan technically didn't end up together, but the writers kind of made it was one of those opening endings. Like, it wanted you to use your imagination. I hate those endings, but kind of like made you feel like, okay, they're not together now, but they're probably going to get with each other soon or in the future. But yeah, I felt like their love triangle got on my nerves because they should have just ended. Harper and Jordan should have just ended up, and we didn't have to get The Best Man Holiday, The Best Man Final Chapters. But I digress. Anyway, Euphoria, Rue, Jules, and Elliot. First of all, they could have executed this love triangle so much better. But okay, first of all, I didn't like Elliot. I'm so sorry. I did not like Elliot. Second of all, Elliot and Jules. That's all I have to say. I don't like Elliot and Jules. That's all I have to say. Now, I am so glad they did not have a threesome. Oh, I'm so glad they did not have a threesome. But Jules cheated on Rue with Elliot. Whatever. And then we all know Cassie, Maddie, and Nate. That was so problematic. We did not need this love triangle. We did not need this love triangle. And I felt like originally it was gonna be Nate, Maddie, and Jules. Oh my gosh, I felt like that would have been problematic too. But the fact that they just went with Maddie, Nate, and Cassie, we didn't need that drama. We didn't need those problems. It was problematic. We did not need it. Moving on. I mean, good TV, but we didn't need it. Okay, High School Musical, Troy, Gabriella, and Sharpay. Again, this was not a love triangle. Sharpay liked Troy. Troy did not give Sharpay the time of day. It was always Troy, Gabriella. Like, I felt like the High School Musical 2 was technically Twilight New Moon. Like, even though Troy and Sharpay still didn't do anything, they pretended to be dating, and they made it seem like Troy was using Sharpay was using Troy, but Sharpay really liked Troy. But technically, it was literally Bella and Jacob. Troy and Sharpay never happened, never will happen. This was unnecessary. This was not a love triangle. Moving on. Let It Shine. Cyrus, Roxy, and Chris. Again, this love triangle could have been avoided if Cyrus... This is what Cyrus should have done. When Cyrus was sitting in the picture, he should have sent in a picture of him, write a letter, and then... No, he should have had two pictures. He should have sent in a picture with just him, letting Roxy know, I'm Truth, I'm the rapper. Then he should have sent in the second picture with him and Chris. But of course, movie purposes, they didn't want to do that. That could have been avoided. Moving on. Lemonade Mouth, Mo, Charlie, and Scott. I'm not gonna lie, I was here for it, but I thought Mo was gonna end up with Charlie, and the fact that she didn't end up with Charlie, it was just like, y'all failed. Even though Scott, okay, I like Mo and Scott together, because we come to find out Scott wasn't really a douchebag. Scott was just in the crowd. His best friend was a douche, so he probably felt like he had to be a douche. But it's just like, he really liked Mo. He just let his ego get away from him. But I really wanted Mo and Charlie to end up together. But I just felt like they should have did the love. I felt like they should have did more with it. So that's why I put it on the list. Another honorary mention: Hannah Montana, Miley, Jake Ryan, and Jesse. Again, we did not ask for this. I'm so glad she shows Jake Ryan, but then they go right in the script, he cheated on Miley. Like, when I tell you, I was so upset. Then she ended up with Jesse. I'm like, you know what? Cancel the show. Cancel the show. Cancel the show. Another honorable mention. This is the last honorable mention. Dawson's Creek. Dawson, Joey, and Pacey. Again, we do not need a basically, okay, Dawson and Joey, they dated season 2. Joey and Pacey, they dated season 4? No. I think they were hooking up season 3, but they really dated each other season 4. Okay, unpopular opinion. I did not like Joey and Pacey together. Like, I felt like I was... Because I know Joshua Jackson and Katie Holmes, they dated in real life. I think they dated around this time. I don't know. I understand that. But I kind of was rooting for Dawson and Joey. I'm not going to lie. Like, I didn't like... Because I really wanted Pacey to end up with, what was her name? Emily? Comment down below. I think her name was... No, Annie. What was her name? I can't think of it right now. I really wanted him to end up with her. But when they put Pacey and Joey together, I was just like, can we not? Dawson was so heartbroken. Oh my gosh. Both of his best friends. Wow. Crazy work. Now, if they would have started with Pacey and Joey dating, then, like, if they would have started with Pacey and Joey dating, and Joey and Dawson never happened, or Pacey and Joey dated, but like Dawson and Joey would have still been best friends, that okay, then I would have liked them together. I just didn't like how it unfolded. And then Dawson and Pacey friendship was never the same after that. So it was just kind of like, I mean, I guess it was worth it because Joey and Pacey ended up together, but Pacey and Dawson was never like good friends after that. So it was just kind of, I don't know. And then Dawson, Joey, and Jen. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, one more. If y'all want a Dawson Creek video, let me know. This is what they should have done. Dawson should have ended up with Jen. Pacey and Joey, okay, whatever, ended up with each other or not. That is what they should have done, right? But instead, Dawson and Jen, they dated season 1. Dawson and Joey dated season 2. Dawson and Jen didn't get back together season 5 because he lost his V card to Jen. And they still broke up after that. And then Dawson and Joey did the Humpty Dumpty season 6. And they still didn't like. So it was just kind of like, that was stupid. I don't know. And I think I think Joey lost her V card to Pink. She did. Dawson Creek. If y'all want a Dawson Creek video, let me know. Dawson Creek was a whole lot of, oh my gosh. Okay, but number 1 of the love triangles that got on my nerves, Sex in the City, Carrie, Aiden, and Mr. Big. We all know that Carrie and Aiden should have ended up together, right? We all know Carrie and Aiden should have ended up with each other, right? Why did she end up with Mr. Big? That was not a flex at all. Why did she end up with Mr. Big? I don't think Mr. Big was a bad boy per se. Carrie and Mr. Big, did they have cute moments? Yes, they did. I just felt like Mr. Big wasn't really feeling Carrie like that. Like, it was so embarrassing. And of course, I just felt like Carrie and Aiden, they were such a nice, sweet couple. Aiden understood her. Aiden, I'm not gonna lie, Aiden kind of did the most because I felt like Carrie was like, she had a couple of red flags when it came to Aiden, but Aiden was so in love with her, he forgot all about that. Like, he forgot all about that. Mr. Big, on the other hand, okay, he let her do her, but he didn't like her like that. Y'all, he got married and just acted like Carrie was supposed to be like, okay, congratulations, you're married. But then go cheat on his wife with Carrie. So not only you don't love Carrie, you're making her be your side chick. I don't understand. And then, so pretty much, Mr. Big cheated on Natasha with Carrie. Carrie cheated on Aiden with Mr. Big. How dysfunctional can you be? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Is it really that complicated? Is love really that complicated? It's not that deep. Like, and then she ended up with Mr. Big, right? She got me. Okay, the first Sex and the City movie, they were getting married. Mr. Big listened to Miranda. Basically, Miranda's like, okay, don't get married. Marriage sucks. You're gonna be miserable. Like, marriage is miserable. This is at a third. He gonna listen to her. Keep in mind, he already was having, not second thoughts. Well, I guess it is second thoughts. He was having, he was basically nervous. He gonna listen to Miranda. He called Carrie when he parked at the building before he was about to get married to her. She's crying. Her, Charlotte, and Miranda, they left. he sees her driving off. He stops the car and they both get out the car. He's like, oh, my bad, I regret it. She beat him up with flowers, right? They broke up. Mr. Big, he's lonely, he's sad, sending her letters, yada, yada, yada. They ended up together, right? Got married. Second movie, the girls went to Morocco. She sees Aiden. Her and Aiden, they're having dinner. Aiden pretty much moved on. Like, I think he had like 3 boys. He was married. He was getting divorced. Whatever. But of course, he still loves Carrie. You can look at his face. Like, every time he sees Carrie, it's like a kid from a candy store, right? So then they kissed. She goes home. She tells Mr. Big. Actually, no. She called Mr. Big. She told him. Her and Mr. Big are still married. Then, it's just like that, the show, Mr. Big passed away. Now, all of a sudden, she with Aiden. But keep in mind, now she's telling everybody, oh my God, Aiden's the love of my life. I should have chosen Aiden. Mr. Big, this is that, I did a third, yada, 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 yada. And then her and Aiden still broke up because his son was basically like, his son didn't like Carrie and his son got hurt. So he has to go back to take care of his son. So he said, give me a couple of more years. We can finally be together.
2,000 years later.
The moral of the story is, you guys, I don't know. I guess the moral of the story is, I'm not going to ever say don't fall in love. Fall in love is a beautiful thing. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm never going to tell y'all that. I guess the moral of the story is, don't be in a love triangle. If you're going to be in a love triangle, I feel like somebody already knows who they want and who they choose. It's just a matter of, I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know. Don't be in a love triangle. More of the story. Do not be in a love triangle. It's going to ruin your life. Don't be in a love triangle. Okay?
Okay.
And if you're in a love triangle, if you're not the one that's choosing, you better hope you are first place. Because, babes, let me tell you something. If I'm ever, first of all, I'm never going to be second choice. And that's not me being arrogant or cocky, whatever, because I'm never that. That's me knowing my worth. I am somebody's first, last, and only choice. ING. That's on ING, baby. Like, first, last, and only. Being a love triangle, that's a joke. But anyway, you guys, I'm sorry to make this video long. I just got deep in my feelings because these love triangles piss me off. But if y'all want a part 2, let me know. If y'all like videos like this, like, give me a topic and I can do a video on it. But you guys let me know, okay? I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like or dislike, thumbs up or thumbs down, comment. Please be Panther, subscribe. Turn your post notification bells, take it note. Woman is just gonna be here, okay?
Okay.
Cause y'all know when y'all ring that bell, it be like ring-a-ding-a-ding, 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 ding, ding, ding. Okay. Follow my Facebook at PinkyPK. That's PINKY space PINKY. And follow 2 of my Instagrams, one at Show the Pinky and other at PinkyBear00. And like my saying goes, let smile be your style. Don't worry, be happy, okay? This your girl Pinky, PINKY, and I'm so fly. Holla at your girl.
Hey, this is your girl, Pinky! Pinky!
P-I-N-K-Y!
And it's time for Pinky's Entertainment, a YouTube channel providing pure fun, enjoyment, and laughter. Yup, you got that right!